Here we will discuss about Talcott Parsons, a very eminent sociologist. Talcott Parsons, born in the year 1902 and died in 1979. In his boyhood, he displayed a remarkable brilliance of academic merit and was attracted towards newer development in the field of knowledge. Talcott Parsons is known for innovative theoretical and methodological contribution to sociology. Parsons has given, American scientist Parsons has given the concept of social action theory and concept of social system and concept of pattern variable, that is very important. So his theory is social action, social system and pattern variable, and actually he is functionalist. So he has given the functionalist utilitarian approach. Here we will know about the theory of social action. We can say the Parsons, after Max Weber, he was influenced by Max Weber, Pareto, Parsons discover and Parsons discuss about social action. The structure of social actions, in the book The Structure of Social Action, Parsons launched a most ambitious scheme to provide general theory of action, and Parsons published this in 1937. A general theory of action would provide a general framework of analysis which would include all the main social science and disciplines. So here we will see what are the basic factor and element that is important for social action. In terms of Parsons identified four general analytical components of the unit. A unit act implies there are four. Parsons talk about mainly Parsons talk about three element that is necessary for doing any social action, and in spite of it he talk about many things. The first one is actor, ends and situation. Actor, Parsons say in social action there must be actor. Actors means who do the work, and there must be situation. Without any situation a person cannot do the act, and goal is important. Without goal person cannot do any act. Suppose if you are in forest, so how would you prepare for IAS? How would you prepare for IIT? How would you prepare for becoming engineer, doctor, if you are isolated in forest? So there should be a situation, and there must be actor, and there must be goal, and in spite of it there must be norms, there must be values, and that is called culture. So there must be some rule and regulation, there must be some standard of rule for that action. So action should be and one important thing, that action is subjective, because there is some motive. Motive means goal. There is some motive of action. Actor do action whatever he think, whatever he desire, that is value. So Parsons explain in a holistic manner. Parsons explain in a holistic approach the social action theory. Frame of reference of the scheme is subjective in a particular sense. In a particular sense that it deals with phenomena, with things, events as they appear from the point of view of the actor whose action is being analyzed and considered. Of course, the phenomena of the external world play a major part in the influencing of action, but insofar as they can be utilized by the particular theoretical scheme, they must be reducible, the terms which are subjective in the particular sense. This fact is of cardinal. So it is in particular sense and this is subjective. So it is called utilitarian even, and this is so you must remember about this, that there for social system, for social system I would like to conclude the social action. There must be actor, goal, situation, norms and value. Here you can understand the social system also. This will be social action. There would be actor, goal, situation, norms and value. And it is also asked in competitive exam, UGC NET. And there are so many actors doing action with their goals in the situation. They make the whole system, whole action, frequency of actions is happening in a society. All individual of society is acting, is doing work for achieving goal, for their desire, on the basis of value, on the basis of norms, in his cultural aspect. All system become social system. This makes the social system. So you could understand social system in a very simple manner. So social system formed by social actions, frequency of social actions through individuals. Social system is the one of the most important concept of Parsons' sociological thought. The social system has been developed Parsons' framework. Social system in 1951 actually published according to Talcott Parsons. It is used the symbol possible term. A social system consists in particular individual actor interacting with each other in situation which has at least physical environment aspect. You must remember this. So consist in a plurality of individuals. What? Plurality of individual actor interacting each other in a situation, in a environmental situation. There is environment also. This is the conclusion of social system. Motivated in terms of the tendency, and motivation is compulsory for all action. Understand? So Parsons says social system emerge when a plurality of individual actors interact with each other in a social situation under a system of culturally structured and shared symbols, motivated by a tendency of optimum gratification of their desires and wants. Thus, according to Parsons, a social system involves, you must remember, plurality of individuals, actor, interaction between these actors, and aim or purpose of such interaction, gratification of their desire, want, or environmental. A social situation is compulsory. Cultural relevance of the social relationship emerge as a result of such interaction. Integrated from this, it follows that in reality, a social system is an term of social relationship emerging out of interaction in social situation defined and regulated by a particular cultural system fulfillment of human desire or wants. In the word of Parsons himself, this is called social system. Now, Parsons wants to say how social system exist, how social system survive. Parsons say there is some system, personality system, there is cultural system, and there is social system in the society. How social system exist? For giving this answer, Parsons told that there is for detailed analysis, we begin the discussion with 4 functional requirements. Its relation to various types of socialism. Why social system is existing in any society? Parsons say there are 4 prerequisites. 4 prerequisites that is important for a society. That is called Agile model. That is called Agile model of Parsons. A means adaptation. G for goal, I for integration, and L for latency. It is important to have a society at least agile. Then society will survive. Adaptation. It involves the problem of securing from eminent sufficient facilities and distributing these facilities throughout the system. Adaptation. And this adaptation, Parsons says, comes from the economic system. Economic system of society. Fulfill the adaptation. If there is industry, this fulfill the adjustment or adaptation of the society. And this question is always asked in UGC NET and different type of examination. And goal attainment, whatever I have told you. This goal attainment, institution of government has primary role to play in the achievement of collective goals. Political system, government fix the goal. Government decide the goal of the society. There should be a goal of the society, how society will achieve, what kind of goal society will achieve. That is completely depend upon political system. Political system gives energy for attainment of goal. Due to the political system, goal is clear. Therefore, for the first of survival, the need of social unit to relate to the hunt from which they draw facilities and into which they inject output and the achievement. And third was integration. The problem of coordinating and maintaining viable interrelationship among system, unit relations, there are possibilities if strain and conflict. So it is very important to integrate, and integration comes from social system. Parsons said. Therefore, community and cultural institution, much as organized religion, education, and mass communication, serve the function of integration. In this process, the mechanism of social control is also used. Police and court play prominent role here. And last one is latency, maintenance, pattern maintenance, and tension management. So pattern tension management pertain to problem of how to ensure that actor in the social system display the appropriate characteristics. Tension management concerns the problem of dealing with the internal tension and strains of actors in the social system. Latency, in fact, tries to maintain the structural pattern of institutionalized culture of the system, especially its basic values. So, value is very important for maintaining the social system and tension management. So, it is very important, always has been asked that, question will be asked that how the goal system is how the goal attainment is decided in society. The goal is decided in society by political system. Here I write in a short, there is adaptation, goal attainment, integration, latency means tension management, adaptation, economic system, goal attainment, political system, integration, social system, and latency, tension management, you can say TM, tension management in value system. So the social system is established with these four prerequisites. That is here in a short. In many societies, however, we do not find specialized social agencies such as court, business, parliament, and so on. These type of societies are mainly characterized by. So, in the primary stage, the kinship system is important and regulated by economic activity, political business, socialization of the young, religious rituals, control and punishment of offender. In this sense, the four functional requirements must be satisfied in such a society, but they are not met by specialized means. So, it depends upon nature of the society, if it is more specialized or it is simple, it is complex, it is industrialized. So, it is completely depend upon social society, nature of society. Now, in brief, we will discuss about social control. Talcott Parsons discussed about social control in his book Social System. Theory of social control takes into consideration these mechanisms which interact those deviant behavior tendencies which tend to destroy the integrity and orderliness of the social system. The mechanism of social control maintains the stable and equilibrium of interactive process, and how this state of equilibrium is attained and maintained is the fundamental point of reference for the analysis of social control. This does not, however, mean that there is any perfect society in which a state of perfect equilibrium prevails. In empirical fact, no social system is perfectly equilibrated and integrated. Deviant behavior tendencies are always in operation and form part of a social system. According to Parsons, most fundamental mechanisms of social control are to be found in the normal processes of interaction in an institutionally integrated social system. Parsons stated that central phenomena are to be found in the institutional integration of motivation and reciprocal reinforcement of the attitudes and action of the different individuals, actors involved, and institutionalized social structure. Institutionalized has integrative function on various levels, both with reference to the different roles in which any one actor is involved and to the coordination of the behavior of different individuals. An individual neither perform one similar activity of other. There are wide variation in both the case. Social life involves a wide variety of different activities and divergent social relationships. One of the primary functions of institutionalization is to help order these different activities and relationships silently coordinated system. to be managed by the actor and to minimize conflict on the social level. So institutionalization of time schedule is very important for normlessness, because time schedule removes the conflict. And now we will talk about the pattern variable. We will talk about pattern variable of that is discussed by Talcott Parsons. Functionalism, that has been the social system. We already discussed about adaptation, integration, goal attainment, and latency. This is the prerequisites of any social system. That is the functional approach of Talcott Parsons. And we want to know yes, here I would like to make you understand one thing, that Parsons' view of social structure. Parsons has stated 4 principal types of social structure. Universalistic achievement, that is very important for your NET examination. Universalistic achievement pattern, universalistic ascription pattern, particularistic achievement pattern, and particularistic ascription pattern. Such division of social structure is based on 4 social value: universalistic social value, particularistic social value, and achieved social value, and ascribed social value. And universalistic achievement pattern, this is combination of value pattern displaying the most drastic antithesis, the value of social structure built predominantly about the relation accelerative solidarities of kinship, community, ethnicity, and class. Universalism considers 2 major types of application. Firstly, it favors a stated determination like allocation of facilities and reward, that is ascribed or achieved. So it is very easy, that is achieved in universalistic ascription pattern, that is ascribed, status is ascribed here. And particularistic achieved pattern, this type of combination achievement value and particularistic implies family's implication of achievement orientation. Here the valuation of social objection is the main focus. And the particularistic ascriptive pattern, with ascription is the definition of a dominant social values orientation pattern. Despite certain similarities in this type, there are certain important differences because of particularism. It shares the tendencies for the organization of social structure, crystallizing about the relational reference points because of the accurative emphasis. These are passively adapted to the particularistic ascriptive, means that is ascribed. And here lastly I would like to discuss about the pattern variable, that is not here, but I would like to make you understand. There are 5 pattern variable according to Talcott Parsons. What is pattern variable? What is pattern variable? Pattern variable means if an actor is doing any action, he has 2 alternatives all the time to achieve that goal. He has 2 alternatives. What should he do? He should do for the work of whole society. You can say holistic approach, holistic versus particularistic. means actor is doing action for the interest of whole society or for the interest of part. And you can understand individualistic approach, individualistic versus social. But an action is doing, by actor is doing an action for the personal advantage of an individual or society. And particularistic and universalistic. Action is doing any individual for particular caste or particular religion or for whole nation. So this perspective is called pattern variable. Means a pattern is there and that is variable. There is a pattern. There is always two patterns, 1 and 2. One is self, other is selfless. One is part, other is whole. One is self. So, one is universalistic and other is particularistic. So, in this pattern of variable, social actor have to select one pattern. For that, in that pattern, he will act. What is his motive? So, Parsons always talk about motive for any action, and that motive decided by actor, and that is pattern variable. What is the thinking? What is an actor is thinking about doing the work? Suppose if a person want to become leader, if he will become leader or he want to become leader for the work of his caste or his religion or for all nation, for work of his language or for all people, or he will perform, he will pay attention upon his caste only or for all caste. He will pay attention upon his religion only or will pay attention all religious people. He will do for his family or for all. He will do for himself, work for all. So these are the pattern variable. I think you have understood four main concept of persons. First one is social action, second one is social system, and third one is social control, and fourth one is pattern variable. That is very important for examination point of view. I think you have understood. If you have any kind of problem, please write in comment. Thank you very much.